I really respect talent who put out a tremendous effort, and they never get an award. They never are given the benefit of the doubt for anything that they do, and it just irritates me how the same people are given the credit all the time. Why? Because you made $64 million last year. You're queen shit, Taylor Swift. In my opinion, you've done everything. You're boring to me now. Go away and let somebody else get that opportunity.
Yeah,
am I wrong?
Like, I was
that?
never a fan of her as easy on the eyes as she is. I was never that big a fan. The one that surprised me in the last couple of years has been Lindsey Sterling.
Yep.
And I love her stuff. I mean, she's incredible. I would love to see her get together with those two guys, two cellos. Get her violin with their two cellos, and that could be awesome.
It could be. That's the thing. And the Jason Derulos of the world who are never given enough credit. I mean, Jason Derulo, if he put out remixes with the right people, like he did with Florida Georgia Line, oh, yeah. I mean, that stuff would be awesome. But they don't do that. It's the same people all the time. Anna Kendrick, whatever happened to her? Pitch Perfect was an awesome movie. They're only getting around to putting out the sequel now. She's another one who doesn't get enough credit. Anna Kendrick is somebody who goes at award shows and says her philosophy is don't lose. You have to win. You have to set your sights to win. That's the thing. But she never gets the recognition that she deserves. She's on TV promoting movies, but how many awards does she win? The reason why she won awards was because she was in that Twilight movie. It was a contributing effort from the people that were being talked about who probably shouldn't have been talked about as much. Give people like Anna Kendrick the benefit of the doubt. Give them the chance to get awards. And then maybe entertainment will satisfy me more than what it has. Because right now, it's more letting me down than enough. And I just hate how different people are not given enough credit. That's why I'm going to start pushing Anna Kendrick really soon.
Yeah, she's somebody I haven't honestly had the chance to check out myself, but
oh, you should.
Yeah.
You should. She is incredible. I think that she's got a lot of potential. I am recognizing a lot of people here today, aren't I, Bob?
You definitely are recognizing them here. And it's good that you are. It's good that you're doing that.
I think that people need to know who these people are. And one movie is not cutting it. It's the same thing I said to Nickelodeon when I had this dispute with Nickelodeon over the TV show Victorious. You got Victorious on once a week, 30 minutes once a week. Everybody likes the show. How come you can't show it more than once a week?
Well, because they got that e-tick page.
It's absolutely ridiculous how they do not promote stuff that deserves to be promoted, that should be promoted. And that's the unfortunate thing about it is I'm going to go to my grave telling people that this needs to be promoted, and people are probably never going to know that I wanted to promote it as much as what I did. I hope, one of the things that I hope to get at it is when my time is over and I go in that ground, I hope that people remember how much I promoted stuff, how much I believed in stuff, how much I believe that stuff should have been taken in a different direction than what it was. This is why I became famous on the Internet, because I believed in stuff so much and promoted the hell out of it. I don't regret for doing it. I just hope that people remember that it was me who did it, and people remember me for just being so, adequately for all this, because I just believe that certain stuff is never given enough credit, just as people like Chuck Scollins is never given enough credit for doing his shit show. Like you're never given enough credit for doing your show. You're never given enough credit. You should be. That's the thing. You should be given credit, but you're not. People are always knocking you. People are always finding ways to shut you down. Why?
That's a good question.
Yeah, well,
that's a really good question. It's a really good question. Why are people never given the benefit of the doubt? Why are the same 3 or 4 people always given credit? Why are you never given awards for what you do? Why are you never put on pedestals for what you do? Why is it the same bullshit every year at the Wrestling Radio Awards where the same people are nominated, the same people win awards, but when it comes to somebody who wants to be involved in the business, like local promotions around here, they never give them the benefit of the doubt to give them the opportunity to do anything. It just irritates me. It's going to be the reason why I have a heart attack. Is what it's going to be.
Okay, well, guys, I got to hit the road. I got to run and get some gas and
well, it was
take care of some
nice
other
talking
stuff.
to you, Doug.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
certainly nice to talk to you. We'll debate something else with wrestling, because I was the man apparently who made it famous, and you were a guy who had worked in the business for years. You made a cameo in one of my favorite movies, The Evil Dead, which I do thank you for. Which I do thank you for doing, and definitely
Well,
thank you.
there's one of my
sharing-
others that I know you've seen. Roddy Piper.
Oh,
killed
what?
me in it.
Name a couple.
Body
Well,
slam.
Hell Comes to Frogtown. Let's see, what else did I work on with Piper? They Live. Probably his biggest film to date. Now, you see, this is somebody they got to
Unbelievable.
bring back as an announcer. I was just watching one of the old original Monday Night Raw, before they called it Raw, when it was in the studio and it was Gorilla and Heenan, and they had
Primetime Wrestling.
Primetime Wrestling, thank you. And there was Piper all the time, and he was great. Bring him back. Get rid of JBL. Bring in Piper.
He was funny on the
And
microphone. He was so
and
entertaining.
he'd slap around Cole left and right.
I believe he would. I mean, see,
Cole
these
would go
people
back to
never-
being The Rock's dancing monkey.
Yeah, and The Rock needs to come back and do something too. Honestly, like to go away and not come back, go away and not come back. He needs to do something for us as fans of the product. I really appreciated how he came back, but to go away again is just ridiculous.
Well,
He
it's
should've
called
came.
contracts. It's
Don't get
called
me
money.
started on contracts.
No, I mean,
Contracts.
it's about money, and he's making it hand over fist right now between really bad movies and pretty good movies.
He's doing what he wants
he
to do to
was
make
the
money.
Tooth Fairy, but San Andreas looks like it's going to kick some ass.
Oh, no doubt it will. San Andreas is based off the game, right? The video game?
I think so. I'm not exactly sure because it's a game I've never played, so I couldn't tell you if it follows the storyline.
I think it does to some extent, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that does. I think there's been way too much hype behind Fast and Furious because of what happened to Paul Walker. I understand that, but I just want to see something different. You know, I thought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Megan Fox was great. And I thought that some of the stuff Disney was starting to put out was good, with the exception of so much hype behind Frozen and how crazy that's driven everybody. I'm just hoping that something happens for entertainment and wrestling and something more profitable happens, and that's what I hope people get out of this, is that I just want something more for entertainment. I want more focus on more stars that deserve that credit, that, you know, I go to bed every night saying is awesome. I'm
going to go out with one highlight for you to pay attention to in August. Return of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
I remember reading his books when I was a kid.
Well, Doctor Who is returning for the next season with Doctor Who number 12. And what I've been reading about it, it's going to kick some ass. It's going to beat the Matt Smith year's Doctor Who number 11 big time.
I hope it does. I hope we do see something from Doctor Who. We need more creativity. We don't need to see Taylor Swift and Dr. Seuss the Lorax again. We need to see we need something creative. Like when R.L. Stein brought back the Haunting Hour after being on Goosebumps for years and years and years. That was creative because it made me feel like I was watching Goosebumps every night. That's what we need. We need exuberant entertainment.
We need to bring back Briscoe County Jr.
We need to bring back a lot more than what's being brought back.
Yeah.
Fuller House is not really going to cut it for me.
All right, guys, you take it easy. I'm out the door.
All right. All righty.
Bye.
And, oh, man. Oh, man, that was definitely good conversation. Definitely kept things moving in a good way there, too, John. And I got to tell you, not just Disney and wrestling we got going on, but Law & Order SVU had its season finale episode for season 16. And they are coming back in September for a 17th season, and they're already having to get new characters again.
That's good. And that's more than what I can say for CSI. CSI is finishing up. That's pissing off a lot of people. Really feel for the fans of CSI out there. So it's nice to know that Law and Order SVU, something that people have known for years, are coming back with so much conversation about how The Simpsons are going out, how the soap operas are leaving TV, how Glee just finished up, which is something I forgot. Glee is gone. There's so much just leaving us. So the more that I hear about stuff coming back, the more happy I am.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, a lot of things are happening. Danny Pino, who actually replaced a longtime character as one of the main stars of Law and Order, he's actually leaving the show now. So he actually had his last episode here in the season finale, where he actually the character of Nick Amaro will no longer be there. He's pretty much retiring. Yeah.
I just thought, in my opinion, entertainment just needs to get a clue. They need to get a clue, and they need to stop making people buy into stuff that they don't want to buy into. They're telling us what to like. They're telling us the celebrities to like. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's why we have so many fan pages out there of different celebrities out there, because it's almost like people are trying to raise awareness to different celebrities because they know that they're not being given credit. And I really feel for people. I really feel for those out there that are trying to raise awareness for certain things. And I really appreciate how people have fan pages out there, your favorite celebrities who are never given enough credit, and your favorite TV shows. It's unbelievable. When I was growing up, I used to watch shows like Are You Afraid of the Dark? It used to go 7 seasons. Now you're looking at shows that you might see 4 or 5 seasons out of. So when you see a show like Law and Order SVU going to 16 seasons, The Simpsons 25, 26 years, that kind of gives you a greater appreciation for what you had when you were a kid. It's just so unfortunate that kids coming up nowadays don't know what TV is. And that's true. Kids nowadays do not know what TV is or was.
Yeah, really, it really can, say something where things go. And I just remember when Christopher Meloni left the show, Law and Order. I thought Law